Good morning, church, and welcome to today's Children's Moment. Many of my younger friends started the school year this past week, and others are going to be starting tomorrow. I hate to call this a back-to-school message because a lot of my friends are starting their learning at home this year, not in their classrooms. In this unprecedented start of the year, a lot of my teacher friends are either teaching in a classroom, in an empty classroom, and interacting with their students through the computer. Some are teaching from home, and others are teaching in person with their students in the classroom with a lot of precautions in place and a lot of prayers that everyone can stay safe and healthy. I have a backpack here that I thought might be able to help us get started so we're prepared for the school year. Let's see what I have. I'm sure all my friends are starting with some type of device. Some of the schools gave out devices, Chromebooks and tablets. Others have laptops. That's going to be a really important tool this year as we get started. What else do I have? Glue. Yeah, we still need glue, and we still need pencils, and we still need notebooks and markers. What else? Crayons, scissors, pencil sharpeners. These are all school supplies that many of my friends still need, even though they're going to be learning on the computer. Because you know what? There's other things they need to do when they're not having screen time. So these will help us be prepared for the school year. Oh, I also have some things in here that you can't find in a school supply store. I can find them in my Bible, though, in Paul's letter to the Galatians. Do you want to see? He talks about the gifts of the Holy Spirit. I have them right here in my backpack. One of them is love. How can we bring love to school with us, whether we're doing it from our bedroom or at the kitchen table? We need to remember we need a whole bucket of love to share with others this year, even when we're not feeling very loving. Patience. I hope everyone has a huge bucket of patience this year as we learn in new ways. Joy. We need to remember that we have to spread some joy to others each day. Might be hard to find sometimes, but I want everyone to hold this tight and make sure they have this supply with them so they can share it with others. Kindness. This is a really important school tool this year. We need to remember that we have to be kind to ourselves and to others. Gentleness. This is another gift of the Holy Spirit that we're going to need to keep with us this school year. We need to give each other grace and have grace for ourselves. Let's practice sharing grace instead of grief, no matter how frustrated we get. Self-control. This is important. There are going to be times when we are super frustrated and we just want to lash out. We need to remember to kind of hold our tongues, to take a few deep breaths, and to practice self-control when the going gets tough. Peace. This kind of goes along with self-control. There are going to be times when we just need to look for peace for ourselves and practice peace so we can share peace with others. In this world, there is so much anger going on, and it's really important that when we find peace within ourselves, it's much easier to share that with others and our community and our world. So a way we can bring peace to the world is by finding it within ourselves first. Goodness. Goodness gracious, that's what I think of when I look at the gift of the Holy Spirit, of goodness. We need to look for goodness in all that we do And I know there are a lot of people this year, our teachers, our friends, our family, that are trying really hard to make sure our friends have a good school year and make learning the best it can be in this situation. I hope we all can share some goodness with others this year. And last but not least, faithfulness. Faith is what's going to get us through the hard times. It's really kind of like the glue that holds us together. As we go ahead this week and we start school and we kind of start getting into a whole new routine that's very different than what we're used to, I hope we can think about the gifts of the Holy Spirit and how they are free school supplies that never end. They're always with us. I hope you can share them with others. I hope everyone is well this week and that they stay safe, that they bring peace to others and share God's love in new ways. Have a great week, everyone.